This video was prepared by the Friends of Ruth and Emily to help educate residents and zoogoers on the benefits of letting Ruth and Emily retire from Buttonwood Park Zoo. The Friends of Ruth and Emily is a New Bedford volunteer organization that formed to help Ruth and Emily journey to the elephant sanctuary in Hohenwald, Tennessee.
Ruth and Emily, the city of New Bedford's 2 Asian elephants, are getting up in years. Ruth is 55 years old and Emily is 48 years old. They are owned by the city of New Bedford. That means the residents and the city council are responsible for their well-being. Buttonwood Zoo's plan for the elephants is that when one elephant dies, the other will go to another zoo or a sanctuary. They decided they will not replace them because it is too cold of a climate and too small an exhibit. But why wait?
This video shows why our elephants deserve to retire to the elephant sanctuary. It also explains how teaching our children about elephants includes teaching them how elephants really live, not in concrete barns, but on thousands of acres of natural habitat.
At 4:30 p.m. today and every day, Ruth and Emily are put into the concrete barn at Buttonwood Park Zoo. They may look like they want to go in, but in reality, they do so because they know they'll get food. They won't come out again until 8:30 a.m. when the zookeepers return to open the exhibit.
That's 16 hours standing or laying down, over half of their lives for the last 26 years. Elephants must be monitored for hypothermia when temperatures drop below 40 degrees. In the winter, that time grows to 20 hours.
Until last year, the elephants slept on concrete flooring. This caused pressure sores on their face and haunches, something that elephants do not get in the wild. Pressure sores are extremely painful, like bed sores in humans, and can get infected. With the dirt floor, the sores have been reduced, but scars remain on the sides of their faces and haunches. The elephants have little room to move around and are often chained in place. This means that the elephants must sleep in their own waste, since the zookeepers don't return until the next morning.
Standing in place causes chronic foot problems, as shown in the zoo's medical records. Here, both Ruth and Emily have a history of painful abscesses and arthritic ankles.
Because Emily has been showing aggression towards Ruth for many years, the zoo's protocol has been to keep them separate while in the barn. In 2006, Emily bit 6 inches off Ruth's tail. Emily has rammed Ruth 8 times as recently as December 31st, 2012.
Outside the barn, both elephants show a stereotypical behavior. This neurotic behavior has come from being on a small exhibit with nothing to do.
Bells, toys, tires, and barrels are only briefly interesting to an elephant, and these can't compare with exploring a habitat. Aggression and stereotypical behaviors disappear when elephants have enough room, can move and explore new habitat, can wallow in muddy ponds, and socialize with other elephants.
The Elephant Sanctuary in Hohenwald, Tennessee is an 18-year-old nonprofit organization that takes in sick, needy, and elderly elephants on 2,700 acres of natural forest. Hohenwald is near the northern Alabama state line and has a subtropical climate. Temperatures in February climb to the 70s on a regular basis.
They've taken in 24 elephants, all of whom were zoo or circus elephants and had similar backgrounds of being chained in place for long periods, social isolation, and abuse.
It's also important to know that the sanctuary practices protected contact and does not use bull hooks. That means that caregivers have a barrier between them and the elephants.
With the right climate and plenty of room to roam, the elephants learn how to be elephants. There are 6 Asian elephants that Ruth and Emily would join if they can make it to the sanctuary.
Here are some answers to some frequently asked questions about the sanctuary. How will the elephants be transported? In a special trailer that the elephant sanctuary owns. Who will pay for it? The elephant sanctuary offered to pay for the transport. What about their feet? Do they have a veterinarian? Yes, one of the best elephant vets in the country, Dr. Susan Makota. Will it be hard for them to get used to Tennessee? No. 24 other elephants adapted nicely to it, and they came from similar zoo exhibits and circuses. Can we go see them there? No. It's closed to the public, but you can see them on Elecams, cameras throughout the exhibit at elephants.com. What do we tell the kids?
We tell them that the elephants are roaming in a 2,700-acre forest with their new herd. That they're wallowing in muddy ponds and grazing on tall grass. That they're probably scratching their backs on trees. And that they finally found great joy and peace. Please, let's give them that in return for all the joy they've given us.
Your signature is urgently needed for the New Bedford New City Council petition in January.
If you would like to join us, please visit our Facebook page, Send Ruth and Emily to the Elephant Sanctuary, or watch for events in your local newspaper and on public access channel.